All right, so Crispy Pro and Josh Snares and this other guy, what's his name? Adrian something. Never heard of this guy. Oh no, Eden Green is his name. They all dropped something called the Ultimate Doctor Who Quiz, and Doctor Who has been my favorite show for over 10 years now. Now, in the last couple weeks, I've kind of said that Gotham is like tied for my favorite show, but they're both still my favorite shows, and my love of Doctor Who remains. But it's a completely separate question. Do I have the knowledge um, to do well on this ultimate fan quiz? So that's what we're here to find out. And feel free to play along with me and you can write in the comments what your score was. So I do want to ask you to subscribe. Subscribing is free, and it's the best way to stay entertained with the things we love, like Doctor Who, um, and for all things costume. So I'm wearing my 15th Doctor costume today, and I've got a lot of costume tutorials uh, and and reviews. Those are kind of the two types of videos that I do. So if you're ready to join a community of costume lovers and fashion lovers and story lovers, then don't delay. Subscribe today. Okay, let's see. Let's see how I do on this quiz.
Up.
Yeah,
This
thank you
is
so much.
this
We
is
love it.
incredible. This is an absolute combined
Usually
effort.
I have subtitles on YouTube, but I'm gonna keep it off in case they're ahead and it gives me the answer.
Of all three of us, and we're just very, very grateful that somebody rocked up.
Yeah.
So
We thought it was going to be just us three.
yeah, and hey,
throwing our own quiz.
you know, it would have been fine, but this makes it just all the more better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it is officially 10 minutes past 7. Shall we?
Yeah,
begin
they
the
had this
quiz?
live. I was thinking about doing live, but it was in my time zone, which is Eastern time. It was like 7 a.m. and not a chance. I would get absolutely zero of them correct because I would not be able to keep my eyes open to see what the question was.
Quiz, everyone.
I think it's time.
I think
Let's
it's
get
I think
time.
it's time.
So
Let's
yes, press start on your Flexi quiz. You should be able to like play along with it's fairly self-explanatory on the Flexi quiz. You'll see. Anyway, Aiden Green, please take it away.
Yeah, I got a little message, guys. This goes about saying, let's not cheat. We're all here for a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. I know once the master, he once cheated in a game with the toy maker, and he got turned into a little golden tooth. So let's not be like the master. And if you do start posting answers in the chat,
It was criminal
Josh will
that we didn't get to see that. Like that was a great concept in the show. We should have been able to. We should have had at least some kind of scene, some kind of flashback where they show that happening.
block you.
Your
Yeah,
block.
and I'm really dying. I really want to block. So literally anything at all, you will get blocked.
Go
So heads up.
Yeah, and it's Josh is now a moderator on my channel, and so
I've got so much power.
Josh has
It's
power
gone
over
straight to
my
head.
subscribers, and some people will never be able to.
Yeah, and I do apologize. My computer's still broken until further notice, so I'll do my best to clean up the audio quality. But it won't be as good as it can't read my external microphone or webcam, and so this is just gonna have to be the way it is.
Comment or live stream again. But yeah, as Aiden said, yeah, just be respectful. It takes all the fun out of the game if you cheat. Really try and test yourself. There's some fun questions in this, much like this first one here. Everyone, fingers on buzzers. Let's go.
Oh, baby!
Number 1. Oh boy, this is a Chris Chibnall 5-point starter. Before becoming showrunner, which 5 episodes of Doctor Who were written by Chris Chibnall. And this is not including anything from Torchwood. I'm talking purely Doctor Who. So question number 1 now is, before becoming showrunner, which 5 episodes of Doctor Who were written by Chris Chibnall? Ooh.
Ooh, that's a doozy.
It is a doozy. I'll give you a second to
All right, so 5 episodes that were written by Chris Chibnall. I think 42 was written by Chris Chibnall. I'm going to try to do this without looking at anything. If I had a list of the episode titles, I could probably like even if it didn't have who wrote them, I could still probably tell from the episode titles. Yeah, so 42. I think that was Chris Chibnall. I don't know which other ones were written by Chris Chibnall. I think the very end of Twice Upon a Time, like after like that very ending scene was, I believe, Chris Chibnall or his team or something. But Stephen Moffat wrote that episode. I don't think I know. I'm not going to sit here for like 20 minutes. But I 1 out of the 5 is 42.
to tie. It's like it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about.
Mhm.
So I'll give you a second. But in the meantime, Josh Snares, how was your day?
I've got one question in the chat.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
oh yeah, no, please.
Someone has just asked, how much leeway is there regarding spelling and precise names? We've accommodated for that.
We have,
and if there's
mostly.
mostly, but just like try your best to kind of a little bit mess it up. If you mess it
Yeah.
up completely,
You
that's your
don't
own
need
fault.
like capitalization or anything like that as well. But yeah, if you want to guarantee the point, spell it correctly. But we have allowed for a few misspellings and punctuation and all that.
Mhm.
But that's just the nature of the game. But anyway, let's go.
Also,
Yes.
please don't put the answers in the chat. I will block
Yes.
you.
Mhm.
I'm allowed. Numbers are fine for this one. That's fine. But if I see actual names, I will hide you. So
Yeah.
please.
Josh is excited to block.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
really excited.
really.
So I'll take anything.
Yeah.
I'm
Josh
really
hasn't
holding
talked
myself
about
back.
anything else today. Okay.
It's true. It's true.
I think that's enough time. Is that enough time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
that's
move
good.
on.
That's good. That's good.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. Question number 2, baby. What does TARDIS stand for?
All right. So obviously, whatever the correct answer was, I got that wrong. Because I could only come, even if that one was right, I still would have missed the other 4. This one's pretty easy. Time and relative dimensions in space.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What
interesting.
doesn't
Wait.
it stand for?
We're easing them in to the quiz. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is easy, right?
Yeah, easy enough.
This is easy. Yeah. Oh, you're thinking, oh, this whole quiz is just going to be this little PowerPoint. Oh, it's just going to be little written questions.
Mhm. We got some fun coming.
Oh, just you wait. Oh, I can't
Mhm.
wait for the next question.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it. That's all the time you're getting. That is all the time you're getting.
Now
You know what time it is, everyone?
there is, I think it's been said both ways. The D, it's been said both dimensions and dimension. But I think the correct version is dimensions plural. Yeah, they have like an online thing, but I think that was just for the when it was live. So I'm just doing this old school, just writing down all the answers, and then they'll have them on the screen if you're playing along. They'll if you write down your answers, they'll have them on the screen at the very end of the video.
Everyone, it's time for our first mini game. Let's go. Oh my goodness. This is Guess Who. It's a very, very simple game. We are going to be playing the next time trailer of an episode of Doctor Who. And all you need to do is write down what that episode is. But
This is a cool idea.
there is a twist. Unfortunately, we have a corrupted copy of the Next Time trailer, so it's not going to play very seamlessly. It's a little bit glitchy, a little bit whoa. So yeah, best of luck, everyone. Let's
How
see
good.
what episode we have today. Just write down the episode title. Let's do it.
20 million
Sorry to
Zygons
people who've
are
been
allowed to
kicked
take
out of
human
Flexi
form
Quiz.
and are now living amongst us.
Any living thing in this
Reach
world,
the maximum.
including my family and friends, could tell you.
You might be right. No what? The end of the world.
Okay, so that's either the Zygon invasion or the Zygon inversion. And I'm gonna guess Zygon invasion because I think Zygon invasion is the part one, and with 2-part episodes, they usually don't have a next time trailer for part two. They'll just say like to be continued. So I'm gonna hope and pray that that Zygon invasion is actually part one, because I could be wrong on that.
Okay, what was the name of that episode? Have we reached the maximum?
Apparently, we've reached the maximum. Some people are getting kicked out.
What?
Sorry, guys. This is our first quiz. We're testing stuff, and obviously, Flexi Quiz wasn't accommodating for this many people. So I apologize to everyone.
That,
Sorry.
that doesn't seem right to me. Sorry, everyone. We're supposed to be able to have like well over 1,000 people. I don't think there's 1,000 people in this. That's what I was told.
Yeah, I've got 2 people saying it now. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. First in, best dressed. Hey, the ones that were here at 7, we appreciate you. Everyone else, thank you for being here. Please play along at home. You just play along at home. It'll be fun.
Yeah, there's no winners.
There's no
so
winners.
You can play
Yeah,
along
yeah.
without that.
It's
anyway.
going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right.
And I just had to remove someone from the chat because they posted the answer. So do not be posting the answers in the chat. That's not what we're here for.
Oh my god.
Correct.
Someone got blocked and I didn't get to block them.
It was me. My power.
No. Oh, no. All
How
right.
good.
Here we go. Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
All right. So, which story was never broadcast but has received multiple different DVD releases?
Okay, I think that is Shada. Shada was never broadcast. And it's gotten a couple different remakes. Like it had the one that was like animated, like they animated whatever wasn't shot, and then they had the Big Finish version of it, which was also animated. I'm not certain that got a DVD release, but that's my best. I'm not thinking of anything else that it could be, so I'm going to put that as my best guess. I don't have the money is the thing for physical DVD releases. I haven't for a long time, and so everything I watch is like all digital. It's either like on streaming or it's on like iTunes or something like that. And so I don't know a lot when it comes to the like the DVD releases. But I'm gonna guess Shada because I'm not. Nothing else is coming to mind as a story that hasn't been broadcast but also had multiple DVD releases.
We're talking about something that was filmed but was never broadcast. That's question number 4, guys. Question number 4.
Not my fan films.
No.
They are not in here.
No.
All right, so it's not a fan film, so it's not like wartime or downtime or any of those.
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
They should be published, though. Okie dokes.
Okay.
Moving on to question number 5. This is our first ranker today. This is a new Who ranker. Rank these 3 Doctor Who seasons by episode count, most to least. We have A, Doctor Who Season 1, B, Doctor Who Season 1, and C, Doctor Who Series 1?
Okay, so the most is A. Yeah, they had super long series in the 1960s. The next one is C. That's got 13 episodes, and then least is B. That either had 8 or 9 if you count Disney's weird logic, counting like Church on Ruby Road as episode 1. If you don't, then it's 8 episodes, but 8, 9 still less than 13. So I'm going with A, then C, then B. And that's my final answer.
So the one you think has the most episodes, you should put first in the ranker, and the one you think has the least episodes, you should put as third, and the one that's in the middle is, of course, second. And you'll see the years on there. A is, of course, Doctor Who Season 1 from 1963, and B is Doctor Who Season 1 from 2024. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. And next up, oh my goodness gracious me.
Good God.
Oh, baby.
This is a big one. This one's a doozy.
Mhm.
Let's, you know what? Let's get straight into it, shall we?
I'm ready.
Kemble, that's from the Daleks Master Plan. And that's Josh Snares' like editing style. So I wonder if he's animating Daleks Master Plan. That'd be cool.
I am afraid you're too late. The time destructor.
Oh, that's right. He posted Feast of Stephen. He posted like a clip that he animated from Feast of Stephen. So I wonder if he is animating Daleks Master Plan.
Is activated.
No.
Oh, are you doing something? Am I interrupting?
No, everything can just be cut out of the video.
So sorry. I'm going to sleep next door.
Yeah, no, I can cut things and edit things.
Okay.
It doesn't mean
But I'm going to be next door. So you don't need the Audrey's room, right?
no.
Love you.
Love you.
All right, folks, that was the time destructor. The Sands of Time has been activated. All right, so we've digitally de-aged one celebrity to make them look younger, and we've aged one up to make them look elderly. Tell us the names of these two Doctor Who actors.
Oh gosh. That sounds
This isn't a joke about my receding hairline, is it?
No,
Hey,
this is not
hey.
about you, Aiden. Not everything is about you. Most things should be, but it's not.
All
All right, Chris, we show them.
Let's play. Let's go.
Prepare to activate the time destructor.
Okay, so the one on the left, I'm certain of. That's Roger Delgado, who was the first person who played the Master. The one on the right is a little bit trickier. I'm going to make a guess and say that is. I don't think Karen Gillan had hair like that, but I suppose, but I guess Roger Delgado also didn't have hair like that. So I think the whatever the AI filter does to it might change the hair. I'm just going based on the shirt. I think the like one of Amy Pond's like iconic outfits was like a red flannel, and so I'm gonna make a guess that it's that. I'm not entirely certain, but that's going to be my best guess.
Ooh, who were those two people?
Very
Who were they?
spooky. I
Not
didn't
me.
recognize either of them, Josh. Who was it? Don't say. Don't say.
Yeah, no one better say it in the chat.
All right, let's
Yeah, we're
move
talking
on.
about the actors, not the characters they play.
Yes,
Mm.
very good, very good. Let's clarify that one. Here we go.
Alrighty, question number 7. You never forget your first 3-pointer. So, which doctor did each of these companions first travel with? We got Rose Tyler, we got Clara Oswald, and we've got Sarah Jane Smith. Now, we are after one doctor for each of these companions, so you should have 3 answers.
Well said. Well
Mysterious.
said. Very mysterious.
Okay, so I'm assuming that this is considered within their like the companions timeline. So when they were the youngest, biologically, who did they first travel with? That's what I'm guessing this is because like technically, Clara was with the first Doctor, I think, in Day of the Doctor, and technically Sarah Jane was with the first Doctor and the 5 Doctors. But I think what it's saying is like when they were first introduced, who did they travel with? So, so we have A. Rose Tyler. That's going to be the 9th Doctor. B. Clara Oswald. That's going to be the 11th Doctor. And C. Sarah Jane Smith. That's going to be the 3rd Doctor.
Curious. Make sure you write 3 answers, please.
Yeah.
Please. This is different to the ranker question.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokes. Hey, speaking of cool people, oh my gosh, we might have a bit of a celebrity cameo.
Oh,
Matt Smith?
Matt Smith?
He's in the chat.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Matt Smith.
Wow, I can't believe Matt Smith is in the chat, and we're hyping
Wow.
everyone up for something that's not going to happen. So this is a very, very simple segment. We have a question brought to you by a Who-lebrity, a Doctor Who celebrity. We put our Quizlord brains together and we reached out to someone in the Whoniverse that has been in 50 episodes of Doctor Who. Can you guess who they are? Who is it? Is it Tom Baker? No, unfortunately, it's not Tom Baker. We have been blessed with a cameo from someone called John Davey, who has played many a monster and just been in so many Doctor Who episodes, it's ridiculous.
I don't know John Davey, but I know some of the other Mickey Smith and Paul Casey are other examples of things like that where they've played like pretty much all the iconic monsters. They played like the Jadoon, the Cybermen, just like whatever the monster is. They played like tons and tons of them.
Let's hear from John, shall we? Let's answer John's question right now.
Hello there, Quiz Lords. My name is John Davey, and I've been in 50 episodes of Doctor Who. You may have seen me many times since Series 2, where I played one of the Cybermen all the way up to the Power of the Doctor, where I was a Cyberman, a Dalek, and a Unix soldier. So here's my question to you. Which monster did I play in the Girl Who Died episode? Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. So what monster is in The Girl Who Died? I don't know.
Beats me.
Beats me too. That's a tough one. That is a tough one.
I have zero memory of the Girl Who Died. I know it's an 11th Doctor story. I know it's got Amy, but I don't remember a single thing from it. I'm going to make a random guess. I'm going to say a Dalek. And for all I know, there weren't any Daleks at all in that story. But I'm just going to take a guess.
Tough indeed. Okay, hopefully you've written something down. Moving on. Question
All right,
number 9.
question number 9. This screenshot is taken from which episode? A. Kinder. B. Earthshock. C. The Caves of Androzani. Or D. Space Babies.
That's tough.
Don't know.
Okay, so it's definitely not Space Babies, because that's not what the Fifth Doctor. It's definitely not Caves of Androzani, because because Adric was not in that episode. So it's got to be either Kinda or Earthshock. Earthshock. I think Earthshock takes place on a spaceship. I don't think they're in a jungle or like a forest or whatever that is in Earthshock. And I think Kinda definitely did take place in a jungle. I'm going to go with Kinda. I could be wrong, but I don't think they were ever in a jungle or a forest on Earthshock.
That's tough.
Yeah, interesting.
Very, very tough.
Interesting.
I don't know about that one. All right, lock in your answers now, please.
Lock in.
Because it's time for another game, shall we?
Wow. Another game.
Another one?
Don't forget to name that episode.
Folks, it is time for Name That Episode. This is where we show you a scene from 3 different episodes of Doctor Who, and you have to guess which episode they are from. But there is a catch. Because of copyright, we can't actually show you the scenes, so we've done the next best thing, and we reenacted them instead. So we've got 3 episodes we've reenacted, 1 point per answer.
If this is a Capaldi episode, that's like probably the era I remember the least. I'm going to rewatch it, but if this is a Capaldi episode, I'm unlikely to get it.
Hey, this is fun. This
could
is
be fun.
What have you cooked up? All right, shall we watch some films?
Let's do it. It's movie time.
It's movie time. Get some popcorn. Let's go. 3 episodes. Write them down. Let's do it.
Doctor Who? No, just the Doctor. Actually, sorry, could you just ask me that question again? Can I do what?
That could literally be like 100 different episodes.
Could you just ask me that question again?
Doctor Who?
Okay, just once more.
Doctor Who?
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. You know, I never realized how much I enjoyed hearing that said out loud. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, no, wait, Clara.
Clara. Okay. So that's a clue.
Some hussy. Do not touch the sacrifices!
It's all over, Soldeed. You're finished.
No. The Naimon will fulfill his great promise. The Naimon be praised.
The Naimon be praised.
Okay, so this last one is the Horns of Naimon. I'm gonna take a guess. I have no idea what the first one was. I'm gonna take a guess and say that the second one was Name of the Doctor, but it's not something I've seen recently, and so that could completely be wrong.
How many Naimon have you seen today?
Don't dare blaspheme the Naimon.
How many?
Skolos will.
How many Naimon?
3. I have seen 3.
Well, I've just seen a whole lot more rampaging down the corridor. Face it, Soldeed, you're being invaded.
He said he was the only one.
The last survivor of his race. He told you what you wanted to hear, promised you what you wanted to have. So, this is the great journey of life. They're parasitic nomads that are feeding off your selfishness and gullibility. My dreams of conquest. You have brought this calamity upon me. You brought it upon yourself.
This is hilarious. This is top tier.
You will die for your interference. Stop him. And scene.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow. What a moment. What a
performance.
moment.
I think we're open to that was our audition tape for next season of Doctor Who. I think that was quite good.
Wow.
Season 3,
Yeah.
baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Season 3. Greenlit soon because of
Yeah.
Josh Snare's scene. If Doctor Who gets renewed for a season 3, no, it was because of Josh Snare's. Okay?
Thank
Okay?
you.
Wow.
Thank you, baby.
Are the reactions to those scenes good in the chat? Are people liking it?
They're
It's
laughing.
Okay, good. Excellent. Well, we hope you've written down 3 episodes.
Yeah.
There's some good responses.
They're good responses. Anything stand out?
Some stuff I can't repeat.
Okay.
I think it was a bit of a sexual awakening for some people. And
Hey.
my God.
You know
Myself
what?
included.
Oh, it was Aidan Green that left that comment. Funny.
That's what's going on.
Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next question, shall we?
All right, question 11. Which episode of Doctor Who was the first to feature Peter Capaldi? And there's a bonus point. Who was the Doctor's companion in this story?
Very good. Very
Think
good.
about it.
Write it down. Write an
on.
episode.
So, it's hard because Deep Breath was like the first one where he was already the Doctor, but I think it's whatever the series 7 finale was that depends what they mean by feature. I think that's is it Time of the Doctor, Name of the Doctor, something of the Doctor. Yeah, I think it was Time of the Doctor. And then Clara was the companion in that story.
Write a companion, pretty please. Hey, it's time for the next game, shall we?
Oh my God.
Another one?
Another bit of fun. What does the box say? Folks, it is time for What Does the Box Say? We're going to show you 2 distorted versions of Doctor Who collection box set covers, and your task is to identify which seasons they represent. Sound good?
That sounds pretty good. So we're just after the season number.
The number, correct.
Yeah. So
Oh,
right.
guys, we just got a super chat thanks
Oh.
to Oz H, and they've given us 10 New Zealand dollars,
Oh.
and it says to fund Josh's eventual move to Wales and or LA.
Incredible.
So thank you so much.
That is absolutely incredible. Actually, on that,
I don't know if that's Hartnell or if that's Pertwee. The red makes me think it's Pertwee. So I'm going to go Pertwee. But then even then, it's like, which season of Pertwee is that? I have no idea. I'm going to guess his first one, which is number 7. But I have no idea what season that could be.
Could this be? I don't know. Number 2. If you
Okay, that's the 6th Doctor. What season of his? I don't know. Oh, I see a Cyberman. Okay, so it's whichever one had Attack of the Cybermen. I think that's 24. It's either 24 or 25. Dang it. I'm gonna guess 24. No, not 24. 20.
You squint, you can kind of figure.
22. No, 21. Wait. McCoy had 3 seasons: 24, 25, 26. Oh, that's right. Colin Baker only had 2. So I think it's 20. I think it's 22. But that could totally be off. It's either 21, 22, or 23. I just don't know which. I'm going to guess 22.
Figure it out. And that's that. How good?
Very good. I hope you wrote that down. Now, you know what? Screw it. Let's go into another game. Why not?
Let's
We're
do
having
it.
fun. Are we having fun?
I'm having fun.
Yes.
I'm living my best life.
All right, let's do it. It's time for a little game I like to call 10 for 10.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
10 for 10! This is 10 for 10. It's a very, very simple game. I've got 10 things for David Tennant, and this week I have celebrities, guest celebrities from Doctor Who that have appeared in Doctor Who. You know, guest cameos. And all I need is the actor's name, first and last name. I'm going to show you 10 actors. You're going to write down 10 actors' names. It's a very simple premise. Have you two got it?
I get it.
I've got it.
I understand it.
If you two can get it, then the people in the chat should be fine. Let's give it a red hot go. Let's play 10 for 10. Number one.
Right, so we got Andrew Garfield. He was from the Evolution of the Daleks, Daleks in Manhattan 2-parter, but that is Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man himself.
Caroline Ford.
It has to be.
That is, he played King James. I don't know what. I don't know who the actor is. That is Maisie Williams.
Three.
Wow. Is that Cara Delevingne?
That is Simon. What the hell was that guy's name? Simon. Pegg, I think. I was just watching that like a week ago.
Clara Oswald, but yeah.
Shoot, what the hell is that? I don't know. I know the character is. If I'm blank, but I don't know who the actor is. No idea who that is.
I've seen her somewhere.
No idea who that is. Also no idea who that is.
Right.
Yeah, obviously.
That is John Cleese. And that's from one of my favorite episodes. That is from City of Death.
Sheldon Cooper.
And that is James Corden. Okay, so I'm looking down at my phone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got half of them.
This is the hardest of them all.
That's hard. Who's that guy?
Wow, time is up. I hope you were able to write down all those celebrities. If you missed one, hey, I don't care. Guys, it's time for the answers of round one. Wow.
Yeah, guys. Don't go anywhere. That's just round one of
That's
two.
just round one of two. And the second
This is
one is
a two-parter.
crazy. Yeah, a two-part episode. This is a two-part episode today.
Oh my god.
All righty. Let's read out what those answers were. Before I put them on the screen, I'll just read them out to you.
Okay, so depending on how many responses were required, it's 1 point each.
Here we go. Chibnall's early episodes were 42, The Hungry Earth, Cold Blood, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, The Power of Three. Question number 2, The TARDIS
Okay,
stands for
so
time.
I got 1 out of 5 there.
In relative dimension in space. I'll also accept dimensions, but as Josh Snares knows, that's wrong. That's wrong.
You're wrong.
That's completely wrong.
You're wrong.
Question number 3.
But I still got points for it. So, all right. So now I'm at 2 out of 6.
Guess who that next time trailer was for? The Zygon Invasion.
Thank God I
You
got
get
that. I was like dead worried it was going to be Zygon Inversion, but I was like, I think it's Zygon Invasion. So I'm at 3 out of 7 now.
0 points if you wrote Zygon
0 points.
Inversion.
I almost did.
Question number 4. The unbroadcast story was
I got
Sharda.
that one. So 4 out of 8. So I'm at half so far.
Those seasons from episodes most to least were Doctor Who Season 1, 1963, with 42 episodes, Doctor Who Series 1 with in 2005 with 13 episodes, and Doctor Who Season 1, 2024 with 8 episodes. We need more episodes. Sands of Time.
Okay, so I think that's just 1 point. So I'm at 5 out of 9.
Those people were Roger Delgado and Ingrid Oliver.
Who did she play? Is she Osgood? Osgood, yeah, okay. Who weirdly enough is a legacy character. There is like in the 70s they have like an Osgood, who she's like descended from. But it's super weird that they went with Osgood rather than Yates or Benton or whoever. People who are more well known. All right, so I got 1 out of 2, so I'm now at 6 out of 10.
Question number 7. The first Doctor for those companions were Rose was with the 9th Doctor, Clara was with the 11th Doctor, and Sarah Jane Smith was with the 3rd Doctor.
So I got 3 out of 3 there. So that brings my total up to 9 out of 13.
The Who Celebrity question. John Davy, who did he play in The Girl Who Died? It was, of course, the Maya, the most memorable Doctor Who villain
so
of
9 out of 14.
them all. Question number 9. The screenshot was taken from A. Kinder.
All right, I got that one right. 10 out of 15.
For 10, name that episode. Those episodes were recreated beautifully by Josh Nair's Aidan Green and Crispy Pro. The first one, Aidan's, was Fear Her.
When is there a scene in Fear Her of someone like licking a jar? Don't recall that.
Crispy Pro's one was The Bells of St.
I
John.
got that one wrong. That was the name of the Doctor.
His favorite episode. And the last one, with an Oscar-worthy performance from Josh Nair's, was, of course, The Horns of
So I got
Daimon.
1 out of 3 there. So 11 out of 18. I'm not doing great so far, but at the same time, these are hard questions.
Question number 11. Peter Capaldi's first episode of Doctor Who was not Deep Breath. It was of course, the fires of Pompeii, which would...
Damn. Can't believe I thought for sure they're talking about his, like when he's the Doctor.
made
Kidding me.
the companion of that story, Donna
All
Noble.
right, so I'm at 11 out of 19 now.
What does the box say those collections were for season 2 and season 22?
Okay, so that first one I incorrectly thought was John Pertwee because I thought I saw red, which is like his cape. But season 22 I got, and yeah, I'm glad I got that one. So 12 out of 20 is going to be my total for. Is going to be my total for part 1. Let me know right in the comments your part 1 score. That number one really screwed up my score because I just did not know any of these. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. I'm surprised that's Chibnall because that was actually a good episode. The others I don't remember so well.
And you know what? I have a video here of John Davies saying the monster he played. Here we go.
So the answer was, of course, the Maya. I hope you got it, Quiz Lords. Thank you very much.
Ooh, thanks, John. You're the best. I appreciate you. So everyone, that is the end of round 1. I hope everything's going all right. I want to formally apologize to everyone that's been kicked out of Flexi Quiz. I will sort that out by the next time. But as you'll see on the Flexi Quiz right now, there is a spot for an anagram. So this is just a moment for us to take a chill and have a think. We're going to put an anagram on the screen. It's quite a complex one, and it will require some brain power. And all you have to do is rearrange the letters, and it will
if it's Torchwood, I feel like it's not
out
going to be
the
that.
name of
They're going for like harder questions.
a Doctor Who villain. Let's go.
Susan Foreman.
Seth Rogen.
Danny Pink.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, it's Seth Rogen.
Danny
Seth
Pink.
UK.
Seth UK.
No,
Is that a
what about
TV show?
that?
You.
Huh. That's really hard.
I think
Oh, I get it. It's. I think they're making fun of that scene in the season 1 finale with Sutek.
that's the wrong anagram. Okay, well, that's a really tough one. My guess is still Danny Pink, but
mine's Danny Minogue.
There's no time like the present. Shall we crack on with round number 2?
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm filming this on April the 6th. When did this release? This released on April 5th. So it is getting late and I have to get up early tomorrow. So what I will do is send you on a little time travel adventure to April the 7th. And then after we all travel into the future, I will continue with part 2. Peace. Okay, and I am back on April the 7th. Hope you guys enjoyed time traveling. Let's get going with part 2 of the quiz.
Let's go right now. Here we go.
All right, question 13. What are the names of all of the Fourth Doctor's companions? We are not talking.
I think that's the wrong anagram.
Mine's down.
Question 13. We are not talking audio. We are not talking comics. We're not talking novels. We're talking television. On the television screen, darling, it's canon. That's what we're talking about. We are including robotic animals as well on this list.
Okay.
So figure it out.
Go for it. We'll give you a bit of time there. We are after 9 answers, I believe. 9, is that right,
9.
Josh?
Yes.
Okay. The fact that they said 9 answers makes it way easier because I would have no idea if I had all of them. Okay, so they're including robots. So K9, that's the first one I think of. Sarah Jane Smith, Harry Sullivan, who's the other person? There was a third one in the very beginning of the Fourth Doctors. So they had a third one. Don't know what that was. Let's see who else. Adric, that's a Fourth Doctor companion. Nyssa. Was Nyssa? Yes, Nyssa was introduced in Legopolis, so which is his last story. So she's mainly a Fifth Doctor companion, but she's technically also a Fourth Doctor companion. And then by that logic, Tegan. No. Tegan was introduced in Legopolis. When was Nyssa introduced? Nyssa also introduced in Legopolis, I believe. All right, so I've got 6 names so far. I still need 3 more. I swear there's a third person. There's a third person in that very first story, Ark in Space. Oh, of course, Romana. Now, I don't know if they want Romana like 1 and 2. I don't know if those are 2 different people. They're considering that 2 different answers or 1 response. I'll put them both for now and then see if I can see how many others I come up with. So now that's 8, including both Romanas. Who was in the Ark in Space? The Ark in Space. Got 8. It's gonna bug me.
I think nine is the number.
I don't even know 9 people.
I don't know 9 people either.
We just had a super chat from Rebecca Burgess saying, "Do we think RTD is playing along?" Well, I hope so.
That would be so sweet. It would be so sweet if RTD was
Russell B. Davies, if you are here, love you.
Say hi. If you want to be the
Love
next
you.
celebrity cameo, we would love
Yeah.
that. Slide into Josh Nair's DMs on Instagram,
Yeah,
and we'll
baby.
sort it out.
Let's have a little chat. Let's hang
Let's
out.
have a little chat.
Why is it so
And,
flirty?
I'm putting words in my mouth, Aiden Green.
if Russell T is in the chat, and I hope that Russell is, Russell will have seen Josh's performance there for the Horns of Nymon, so that's pretty exciting. So
I am very available in every single possible interpretation of that sentence.
So good.
Oh, fantastic! Wow.
How good.
Hey, Josh, what do you think about sports?
No comment.
Well,
I can't answer that question. This quiz is too hard.
Well, Doctor Who fans apparently need to know about sports because question number 14 now. What sporting event was the 13th Doctor announced at?
I have absolutely no idea.
Sporting event was the 13th Doctor announced at? It's a tough one. Do you remember that time, Aiden Green?
I remember that time.
It was pretty exciting.
I was there.
You were there at this sporting event?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh.
That's silly. That's a bit.
That's a bit. Hey,
That's a bit.
you want to do the next bit, Aiden Green?
I'm gonna guess that it was a World Cup, but I have no idea. That could be good. I don't even know if there was a World Cup that year. World Cup is like a soccer or football. If you're out of the United States.
Let's do the next bit. It's time for another mini game.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Do it. It's time for Vastana, bruh. Let's go.
Nah,
Too scary for me.
That is
So
so
spooky.
scary.
So this is where we're going to show you 5 silhouettes. All you have to do is tell us what monsters they are. You get 1 point for each silhouette. Sound good?
That sounds very,
Sounds
very
great.
good. That sounds
Gonna get
very
spooky. Time to hide behind the sofas, as
Alright.
they say.
good. Okay, let's play. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Number 1.
Okay, that's obviously a Cyberman.
Let's skip leg day. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Bro.
Number 2. Ooh.
That is obviously Baby Yoda. No, just kidding. That is the what the hell's that guy's name? The Beep the Meep. That's his name.
Baby Yoda. Number 3.
Huh? Oh, wait, that's the Dalek. It's either the Dalek Emperor or the Dalek Scientist. Or the Special Weapon. No, I don't think it's a Special Weapons Dalek. I think it's a Dalek Scientist.
Mysterious. Time for number 4.
That is a Sontaran.
Season Foreman.
It could be Seth UK.
It's Seth UK. Yeah, you're so right.
Number 5. I mean,
That is a Weeping Angel. That is creepy as hell.
I wouldn't blink. Or would I?
Ah!
Oh!
Oh, oh my
We'll
god.
find it up, folks. We'll come back to that in a little bit.
That was
Give me a
so
grand mal seizure.
spooky, Aiden. That was so spooky.
It's okay. Do you want to cuddle?
Maybe later. Maybe after the stream. We'll see
After
what
the
happens.
chat. After the
Yeah.
chat.
We all cuddle.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Next question. Multiple choice now. This is a cancelled multiple choice. Which of these is not a cancelled Doctor Who story? Is it A, The Tings by Chris Chibnall? Is it B? Is it B, Sleep No More 2 by Mark Gatiss? Is it C, The Wives of River Song by Stephen Moffat? Or D, The Green Knight by Stephen Fry? One of these is not a real story of Doctor Who that was cancelled or not put into commission before broadcast. So select that now. All right, let's play another game, shall we?
Okay, so I don't think it's B or C. Those seem like things that those writers would do. It's either A or D. D was so the Green Knight is like a King Arthur story, and A24 did a movie of it. But then also Pating seems like it's. I'm gonna guess D. Yeah, I'm gonna guess D, but I could totally be wrong.
Yeah, let's play a game.
Oh my god, guys.
What's in there? With that dog on it. All right, folks. The next game is What's in the TARDIS. So we're going to show you the inside of the TARDIS. And we're going to give you a few moments to memorize what you see. And then we're going to ask you these questions 3 about what's inside. So, guys, this is a memory game. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Pay attention,
I'm ready.
everyone.
Yeah.
Because once those TARDIS doors shut, they're not opening again.
It's Jova.
It's Jova.
All right.
Over.
All right. Shall we play?
Yeah, let's do it.
Savine.
All I'm looking at is Nissa. Apparently there's other stuff in there, but I can't tell. It's just Nissa for me. Hey, girl. Who are you pointing that gun at?
Not me.
Oh, the doors are shut. Oh, no more time. All right, these are your questions 3. A, how many Jadoon were there? B, who was in the coffee cup? And C, how many companions were there?
All right. I think there were 2 or 3 Jadoon. I'm going to guess 2. No idea who's in the coffee cup. And how many companions were there? I definitely saw Nissa, Leela, and Martha. So I'm going to guess 3, but there could have been one I missed.
Very, very suspicious behavior.
Yeah,
very, very suspicious behavior.
Was I in the cup? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyone could be in the cup.
I
could be.
hope that the
That's a little
stream
thing.
was strong enough so that people could see what was in the cup. We'll see later.
Yeah, number B, letter B. That's a tough one. So I apologize if you could not see it. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, baby.
That's
You
right.
win some, you lose some, you know?
That's
Yeah,
absolutely right. But someone that doesn't lose is, of course, one of my favorite actors, Freema Agyeman. Shall we talk about it?
Oh yeah, baby.
Let's do it. Time for question number 18. It's a Freema 4-pointer. So what you need to do is identify the TV show from the Freema Agyeman in a hospital still. So we're up to 4 different TV shows. So there's a frame from 4 different shows that Freema's been in. Can you tell us what shows they were? This is ridiculous.
This is my favorite round. This is so.
Okay, so A, I think that's Doctor Who. That's the That's the one with series 3, I think, when they go to the moon. B, that's Torchwood. That's Owen there with her. Yeah, then it's when she gets started on Torchwood. No idea what the other two are.
So funny.
I love it. Prima loves being a doctor.
She loves it.
She loves it.
She absolutely.
The hospital
adores
hates
it.
to see her coming. She is on her way.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll leave that on
74
screen for a
answers.
second. I'll
Yeah.
leave that on screen for a second, just so everyone can
Mm.
take it in. We are after 4 different TV shows, and don't try and do
Mm.
anything else. And not all of them are Doctor Who. None of them may be Doctor Who. You don't know. You don't
No.
know.
Maybe. I don't know.
She just loves hospitals that much and a lab coat that she'll accept any role.
Mm.
Good for her.
I would happily put on a lab coat and take photos.
All right.
The chat is not happy with this one, baby.
Oh, really?
They're like, what?
What do they say? What's the chat saying?
No, they do not get it. They love it so much.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine with me. We're
That's
devious. Couple of
love it.
devious dudes.
Time. We need 4 answers, and each answer is referencing one of the photos. I'm just making it more confusing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We just need 4 TV shows, and we're moving on. We're moving on
Yeah,
right now. Goodbye,
move
Freema.
on. Nice knowing you.
All right, question 19. What's the name of the human form of the Absorbaloff?
Oh, God.
I was literally just about to say his name out loud.
So was I.
That would have been really
That's
bad.
weird.
But I'm not going to say it.
Mm.
You're going to say it.
I don't know.
You're
would
going to
get
write it
booted.
down.
You'd get booted from the chat, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm going to block myself.
Yeah.
All right. That should be enough time now. And now it's time for one of my favorite games that we play every single Last of the Quiz Law shows that we do. It is, of course, you know what? It's Christmas time. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Let's jingle those bells.
Oh, I love bells being jingled.
Hey, you're going to get blocked.
Santa's a robot.
He's a robot.
My goodness. So this is our music round. So we've taken 2 companion themes.
All right, I've got a music degree. Let's see if I can use it.
You know, the theme tracks to these beautiful companions that we have in Doctor Who. And I've turned them into orchestral pieces. All you need to do is write down the name of the companion from the theme you hear. And it will, of course, be performed by these beautiful robot Santas. So we're just after 2 companions. Don't give me the name of the song. Don't give me the name of the suite. Don't give me the name of the composer. Don't do anything like that. I just want the name of the companion, please. All right, let's listen to some beautiful music from some robot Santas. Listen. Beautiful. Let's go.
Would Demon listen?
All right. Here we go. Song number 1.
I'm going to rewind that. That is Ruby Sunday's theme. I said that very confidently. I'm suddenly less confident in it, but that's what I'm going with. No idea what that one is.
Oh, I loved it. Banger after banger. Yeah.
Wait, are there supposed to be 3? I thought I only heard 2. Guess there's only 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I loved it. Banger after banger. Yeah. Crazy.
Ooh.
More to come. Question number 21. In the two-parter Human Nature and the Family of Blood, John Smith is asked who his parents were. What is the first name of his dad? And bonus point, what was his occupation? Ooh, that's a doozy. Great
No
effort.
idea. Absolutely
Great
no
guys,
idea.
Crispy, your audio's been muted.
Crispy Pro.
Oh, I'm muted.
Are we fine? Can we? I think I fixed it.
Whoa.
Are we all back?
I think
Do
we're
we all
back.
sound good?
We're good.
All right. Shall I repeat that just in
All
case?
right, guys.
Oh yeah. Aiden, say it again.
All right, just in case there was any audio problems there. In the two-parter, Human Nature and the Family of Blood, John Smith is asked who his parents were, what is the name of his dad, bonus point if you can tell us what his occupation was.
Beautiful. I hope the chat can hear
Occupation,
me.
I'm gonna use doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, all good now. Thanks, Jack.
Beautiful.
Love
Thank
that.
you. Good
Jack,
catch.
you're a legend.
Absolute legend. Okie dokes. Josh Snares, it's time for
All
you.
right, sorry, I was looking at the YouTube chat. I am back. So this next round is this or that. So there are going to be 5 quick questions worth 1 point each. There will be 2 possible answers up on the screen. Just simply write which one down that you think is correct. So it's either left one or right one. We'll let you know. Write the name though. Don't write left or right. I made that very confusing.
No, you just select it. It's just a push of a button for this one. It's just a push of a button.
Push the button, baby.
Push-
and then we can't get the
Yes,
license
baby.
for that song though. So we're just going to keep saying it and you're just going to have to hope for the best. All right, let's go.
All right, let's play.
This or that. Ooh, look at that TARDIS. Wow. All right, which doctor married his companion in real life? Was it Tom Baker,
Tom Baker.
or Colin Baker? Which doctor married his companion?
Yeah, he married the one who played Romana 2, I believe.
In real life. It's a tough one. But there's only 2 choices, so it's a real 50-50. Which actor's wife is called Elaine? Is it Peter Davison or Peter Capaldi?
I'm gonna guess Peter Capaldi, but I have no idea.
Peter Davison or Peter Capaldi? Which one? Or Capaldi? Capaldi? I always say it wrong. You know, we're Australian. We can't figure anything out.
Peek out.
Pika, which story features the Ice Warriors? Is it the Seeds of Doom or the Seeds of Death?
Cold.
I think it's the Seeds of Death. I think the Seeds of Doom is with the those plant creatures. I can't remember what they're called. Wait, now I'm second guessing it. Seeds of Doom, Seeds of Death. I think it's Seeds of Death.
Whoa.
Not Cold War. If you say Cold War, I don't know how you did it because there's only 2 buttons to press. Interesting. Which story featured the character Kara? Was it Revelation of the Daleks or Asylum of the Daleks?
I'm gonna guess Revelation of the Daleks had all these like warrior women, so I'm gonna guess that there was one of those like warrior women named Kara, but that could totally be wrong.
Interesting. Which era had the highest UK viewing figures? We're talking about an individual episode/story. Was it the new series or classic series?
I'm gonna guess classic series just because more people like the viewing figures are for like broadcast TV, not for streaming, and so because broadcast TV was just objectively more or across the board like more popular. I'm gonna guess classic series, but I have no idea.
It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
And that was this or that.
Wow.
So,
Wow. What a game.
Was it this or was it that?
I just don't know.
I guess we'll never know.
I just don't know.
Don't know.
My gosh.
But one thing is certain. One thing. That we are up to the last question of the evening.
Huh?
Or the morning.
Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
wherever you're playing.
Wowee. So this question is probably the hardest question of the night, I'd say. You've got 75 seconds to figure out the answer. And now I recommend getting a piece of paper or a phone or something that you can maybe tally or do some counting or something just to help you figure out the answer. It will make sense when we give you the question, but giving you a heads up, maybe get a pen and paper or notes on your phone, whatever's working for you.
We'll give you a
Alrighty.
second now. So
Oh, but
please.
before,
Yes.
Oz Chris just gave us a super chat.
Thank you.
So thank you, Oz Chris.
Thank
And
you.
he said, here's to fuel Josh's Diet Coke addiction.
Oh,
Or for Aiden to pay me next time to hold his gear. Love from the Madman. Thank you, Oz Chris.
Thanks, Oz
you.
Chris.
Thanks, man.
Love
Man
you
in the
deeply.
box.
Miss you lots. Hopefully, I will be seeing you at the Science of Audio Carol Ann Ford event in Melbourne.
Wow.
26. So if you guys are in Melbourne, I will probably be there. Well, I will be there because I bought tickets. So unless I've died, I will be there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Good. That's excellent.
Exciting.
Josh Snare's meet and greet.
All right, so hopefully you will have your pen and papers or whatever now. A handful of other little disclaimers before we get into this one, okay? So before we start, note that this does not include season 2. It only includes TV stories, and it also includes co-written episodes. So it doesn't include season 2, as in the upcoming season, only includes TV stories, and also includes co-written episodes.
Just one
Okay.
more time for Josh Snares, I think.
One more time for Josh Nass to join in. It does not, and it also includes. All right, so let's get into it. Let's show them the question, the last question of the night. Let's go.
All right,
It's
last
the cracking
question.
time.
crack.
Crack. The cracking time. Here is your final question. How many episodes of Doctor Who has Russell T Davies written? So we are just after a number. This doesn't include the new season, only includes TV stories, and it includes co-written episodes. Ooh, get counting, get counting. It's a hard question, but I've done it. Don't want to flex.
Good for you, baby. I don't believe in
I'm gonna guess
counting.
50.
I don't do that.
I'm gonna guess
That's a
52.
number.
I don't believe in episodes.
There were about like 60 or
So-
between like 60
Yeah,
and
We all know the new
65 that he
series
would have
doesn't
written.
count. Just kidding.
Actually, I'm gonna guess higher. I'm gonna guess 55. Yeah, just some quick math. He did
Pretty
4 series that
Got
were
it.
13 episodes, and then a bunch of specials.
Russell
And then,
D. Davies.
oh yeah, plus the 3.
Bro, that crack is getting
I'm gonna keep
smaller.
pushing higher.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
tight
guess
crack.
57.
Didn't mean that
There aren't that many
way.
guest actors. Like usually
Well,
usually most of them in a season are written by the showrunner. Or they're
I
like
believe this game is close.
full
You
rights.
got 4, 3.
2, 1.
Mileage is 57.
Oh my goodness me!
My
I
crack.
hope
Wow.
I hope you had enough time. If you didn't, it was a hard question. So
Too bad.
It's very
hard,
hard.
hard question.
And Russell T, if you're in the chat, I really hope you got that right. That'd be so embarrassing if you
Yeah.
I
didn't.
hope so.
That'd be so embarrassing if you didn't. Okay, before I reveal who our winner of the night is, let's go through the answers one last time. Okay, here we go. Let me just get everything in order.
Okay, so here are all the correct answers. As you can see, I missed quite a few of them. Leela. So some of them were like, this is really hard, and there was no way I was going to get it. But then there were ones like Leela, when it's like, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, and I also missed, got the Dalek. It was actually Davros. I had put Dalek Scientist, and there was a Heavenly Host that I put Weeping Angel for. I did well, and I got the music one wrong. I did really well on the ones that were like multiple choice. Got the Seeds of Death, thankfully. Got Revelation of the Daleks. My instinct was correct. There was probably a warrior woman named Kara. So yeah, I was way off on the Russell T Davies episodes. There were more guest writers, I guess, than I had recalled. My guess was like 57, and I think the correct one was like 41. And yeah, 41. So my score was for part 1 was 12 out of 20, and my part 2 score was 13 out of 24. Let me know in the comments if you were playing along. What score did you get? Did you beat me? Did you not beat me? And also tell me your favorite question or a question you would have asked if you were writing this quiz. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.